Hello, today we will talk about interest rate support from the state budget for loans of enterprises, cooperatives and business households. On May 20, 2022, the government issued Decree No.31 2022 NDCP on interest rate support from the state budget for loans of enterprises, cooperatives and business households. Accordingly, entities regulated. 1. Commercial banks are established and operated in accordance with the law on credit institutions. 2. Enterprises, cooperatives and business households eligible for interest rate support, hereinafter referred to as clients, fall into one of the following cases. A. For the purpose of using loan capital in one of the registered business sectors specified in the Prime Minister's Decision No. 27 2018, QDTTG dated July 6, 2018 promulgating the system of Vietnamese economic sectors, including aviation, transportation and warehousing. H. Tourism. N79. Accommodation and catering services. I. Education and training. P. Agriculture, forestry and fishery. A. Industry manufacturing. C. Software publishing. J. 582. Computer programming and related activities. J. 62. Information services activities. J. 63. Including construction activities directly serving the above-mentioned economic sectors but excluding construction activities for real estate business purposes specified in Economic Sector Code. L. Under Decision No. 27 2018, QDTTG. B. Having the purpose of using the loan capital to implement projects on construction of social housing, housing for workers, renovating old apartment buildings on the list of projects compiled and announced by the Ministry of Construction. Principles of interest rate support. Clients who have the ability to pay their debts, have the ability to recover according to the internal assessment of the commercial bank, use the loan with interest rate support for the right purposes, and be responsible for coordinating with the commercial bank. The interest rate support applies to interest payment obligations at interest payment terms that arise during the period from the effective date of this decree to December 31, 2023. Commercial banks will stop supporting interest rates after December 31, 2023 or when the funding source, interest support limit, is announced, whichever comes first. Conditions for interest rate support. 1. Clients who have requested interest rate support meet loan conditions in accordance with current laws on lending activities of credit institutions, foreign bank branches to clients. 2. The loan with interest rate support is a loan in Vietnam Dong, signed a loan agreement and disbursed in the period from January 1, 2022 to December 31, 2023, using the capital for the right purpose under the provisions of Clause 2, Article 2 of this decree and have not yet received interest rate support from the state budget according to other policies. 3. The loan cannot continue to support interest in the following cases. A. Loans with overdue principal balance and/or late payment interest balance are not eligible for interest support for the interest payment obligation at the payment term but during the period in which the principal balance is overdue and/or the interest balance is overdue. The loan can only continue to receive interest support for the next interest payment terms after the client has fully paid the overdue principal balance and/or the late payment interest balance. B. Loans with debt extension are not supported with interest for the debt extension period. Terms and level for interest rate support. 1. The interest rate support period is from the date of loan disbursement to the time when the client pays off the loan principal and/or interest as agreed between the commercial bank and the client, in line with the funding source announced, but not later than December 31, 2023. 2. The support interest rate for client is 2% per year, calculated on the actual loan balance and interest rate support loan term during the period specified in Clause 1 of this article. Method of interest rate support. By the time of payment of each term, the commercial bank shall reduce the amount of loan interest payable to the client by the amount of loan interest eligible for interest rate support in the period according to the guidance of the State Bank of Vietnam. Decree No. 31 2022 NDCP takes effect from May 20, 2022. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to update the latest information on legal documents and relevant specialized news. Thank you and see you soon.